What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. The URL is suing no other than ARP, Rare Breed Entertainment. According to the URL documents, what they were talking about was that the RBE is in violation of interfering with their business and their artists, their events, and they disrupted some of their business as a result of booking artists for their label that was already signed to the URL, namely Daylight. The Daylight King Los situation came up, where in this they speaking about how Rare Breed knowingly was booking these battle rappers knowing that they were under blood contract deal. Yeah, that's right. Y'all know what's up. This stuff ain't for fake. This stuff is for real. Y'all think this fake? Nah, this real. This real. I remember I used to think, oh, that mean, oh man, why this ain't popping up? I used to think that this meant Harlem. See, because that's what they were trying to say. That's what it meant when he threw it up. No, he throwing up Harlem. You know, I ain't from the East Coast, so I thought, oh, that's what he meant, Harlem. That's strange. This crazy. This other one ain't popping up right there. I used to think that meant Harlem. Because somebody actually told me that when I said, man, why are you throwing up the Illuminati signs? Why are you doing that stuff? They was like, that's Harlem. And I found out he ain't even from Harlem. They talking about this man from Queens. I'm like, okay, what do that got to do with Queens? Nothing. Nothing at all. Continuing on. Yeah. So according to them, ARP knew dang well these artists was under that blood sacrificial system contract deals. He knew it and still went out of his way, according to the URL, to mess up business for them and signing some of their artists to his events, knowingly that they were under his contract deals. And also, to add insult to injury, he also accuses Rare Breed Entertainment for partnering up with no other than Norbes. According to the URL, they purposely conspired against them. He purposely sought out Norbes to help build his company because Norbes knew of private information pertaining to the URL by him being once upon a time a part of the staff, that he traded those secrets and information to Rare Breed Entertainment in exchange of becoming some type of partner with them. This is what they're saying in the paperwork. And also gave the people a video to watch with ARP and Norbes in it together. Y'all remember that video. So they also using that. Told you right now the URL is desperate as hell. They had an $80,000 lawsuit. $80 million lawsuit They trying to get that money back any way that they can, in any type of way that they can, no matter how petty they is. So they suing ARP, taking them to court. For how much money, we don't know, but suing them for these interruptions and things like that. Can ARP get out of this in any type of way? Do he have any type of leverage in this situation? I'm gonna say yes and no. Yes and no, he do. If he to say something like, look, I'm not aware of these brother contracts. They tell the URL one thing, and they tell me one thing. The brother said they wasn't on a contract. Why would I have them sign the contract with me, knowing that they on the contract with somebody else? And for how long I've been doing business, what I found to know is we sign artists to battles. To battles. Not 5-4-year deals where they can't go nowhere. We sign artists to battles. But you know Beasley very slick. He gonna download all them videos, the ARP speaking against them and talking about the contracts and all that to try to show that ARP had knowledge of how they run business and do things, try to cut off any corner he can use. But I'm still ARP. If I'm ARP, I still be like, look, they showed me a contract deal of just a battle. Nowhere did it say they can battle anywhere else. He got contracts like that. He got contracts like that. All you got to do is get them to say, hey, if I'm ARP, that's what I do. I make up one of them contracts where they be like, well, we ain't on no contract with nobody for no years. We can battle anywhere we want to battle. We sign battle deals. We don't sign exclusive deals. We sign battle deals. I'm gonna give you 3-4 battles, but I still can battle anywhere I want. I don't exclusively belong to nobody. So I get that. I definitely do. And as a result of that, these brothers would have to actually sign some paperwork to me, knowing I'm being sued because of them, to help cover me. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. I'm going to make them sign like, look, you're going to sign this paper, and you're going to sign this paper, letting it be known that you told me you wasn't exclusively signed to nobody, that you only had battle deals with the URL, just like you got battle deals with me. That's what I'm doing. I'm making them sign that, because I didn't see no URL contract. I'm going by their words. Then somebody would say, then why don't they just sue the rappers then? Why are they suing the league? When if the rappers who signing, if the rappers who know they signed to them contracts, so why would they sign to do an ARP battle when they know they signed an exclusive 5-year deal with URL? So why they don't just sue the rappers? I'll let you think about that one. If you said, what is being broke, Chuck, for $1,000? You are correct, because they broke. So URL went after the money. They went after who they knew had the money. ARP. Can't sue no rappers who broke. And the URL know they broke because they the ones who keep them broke. So they going after the one who threatens them as a company in business that's willing to put money in these boys' pockets. So they try to tap them on the pockets. and shut them down. So that just means business finna get a little bad for Red Breed Entertainment. We gotta talk about that too. This starting to be a desperate ball game. This finna be real hardcore and desperate, man. So brothers gonna have to really, really, really lock in, come together. The URL, do y'all think the URL wrong for what they doing? Because it's crazy, because one thing being a fan, the next thing is just being on some real stuff. So, see, that's the only thing about the URL, man. I see it and I can understand it as a business. But on the side of just being fair and right to others and things like that, that's the problem I have. But then again, I can't forget that these are grown men. Some of them don't know no better. Some of them do. And if you don't know, these are the things that happens. These are the things that happen. So it's hard for me sometimes to feel sorry for these guys when they grown and they should know better, even though some of them don't know no better. And they so thirsty and they never had nothing that you can give them anything and they'll sell their souls for it. They'll sell their souls for it. So I don't know what to say in that part, but I just know it's crazy. And it changed things for ARP. It really do. It changed the way that they're gonna have to deal business for here on out. Because now they're seeing that URL ain't playing with them. And URL is making a stand. And they definitely really trying to make a point. You know not to touch none of ours. We got a lawsuit in on you already. You want to make it worse? Because now if you said you didn't know, you really know now. So I advise you to back off. Don't mess with nobody that has any type of affiliation with us in no type of way while this lawsuit is in on you, because it's going to get worse for you. Because we're going to show that you always knew, and that not only that, even though the paperwork in, you still doing it. So you don't think it's sweet. So that's why I'm saying when it comes to ARP, he's going to have to be careful now, because that lawsuit says a lot right now. It really do. So I don't know. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's some question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Join the Patreon if you're a member of the Patreon. I don't know. I don't know.